What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the top 8 replays from the latest Edison Format World Championship qualifier over in Format Library. This is the event that we did the top 8 deck lists for the other day, so if you watch that in order, you might have some spoilers, but, the deck lists are kind of like the big breaking news or whatever, so I did them first. So now we're going to be looking at the gameplay for these top 8 matches. We got some very high quality players in these matches, so definitely looking forward to it. Starting out, we've got Silus Ruin playing his the Hero Zombie deck, which I thought was very cool, up against Masha playing Blackwings, which is very not cool, but whatever. Everyone gets one, all right. Everyone gets one. So going second, we're gonna have Silus opening with Stratos. That's pretty strong. He's gonna go for a Prodigy. That definitely helps his hand a lot here. Can get the Mali out maybe, or probably just go for a Caius play in this situation. You could conceivably see a world where you go like Mali, hit over the Stratos, but that's not what we're doing. We're not gonna greed it. We're going straight for the Caius. The Caius gets solemned, which I think makes sense. You probably don't want it to let them get that much positive tempo into your field when you're feeling like you can maybe just win this game. The Storm is going to go really hard, take out absolutely everything, and then the Kalut is enough to go for game. So Masha just kind of wins randomly there with Kalut for game, which, as Blackwings do. Here we're going to have an Orb, which is going to be tough to deal with. We have Icarus Attack, though. That could potentially take care of it. We're summoning out Deep Sea Diva, grabbing another Deep Sea Diva. However, My Body's a Shield here is going to protect from that Icarus Attack. So we're going to potentially have some kind of play here. Actually, kind of getting floodgated by our own Consecrated Light at this point because, we can't summon the Goblin or the Mali to do any kind of plays with. There's going to be an Icarus Attack, Chain to the Heavy Storm. However, that takes out all the back row. Probably Crow has to be used to take out the... Oh, we take out the Mali instead. Honestly, I think we lose either way. I mean, we're going to all these sync rows. We got Future Fusion, Reveal Gaia, Get Back. Is this just game? 54 and 29. That's 8,300, right? Yeah, so Silus wild combo goes for game through Crow in game number 2. Game number 3, we open up Whirlwind Oppression. That is pretty insane. That's definitely going to be hard for Silus to beat. He actually left in return. So let's see. We're trying to maybe bait an Icarus here. That's not going to work out. Hit in. We go for the Plague of all things. Why did he go for Plague, actually? Well, now we can go Rhoda for Grepher to drop this Dark Arm Dragon, but the Royal Oppression is going to cause us issues, right? So yeah, the Oppression, that's just completely negates our Dark Arm. It's actually hard to see how Silus wins from here. We just got to draw like Storm or something. Deck Dev too. We lose all the cards. Second Whirlwind. I mean, this is looking kind of Jover. We find the Storm, which is okay, I guess, but we're just out of stuff. If we had drawn that Storm earlier, would have been insane, but now we just like no dad or anything. We draw into Caius. We're stacking for Plague, banish Mali. Okay, I guess we can do something here. Go into Thought Ruler, but there's a Kalut. He had the read too. It was a Dimensional Prison, but there's still just another Kalut. Had absolutely everything in that game number 3. Tough luck for Silus. Next match we have Mercenary playing Vayu Turbo up against Raikoko on Christia's Horn. So Mercenary gonna Rhoda for the Necro Gardener to try and make this, just get this Grepher going here. We're going to send the Gardener, send a Plague. Now we've got a Dust Shoot shuffling back. We have the Jane coming out, but Mirror Force is pretty good. Card Trooper is going to help us play into this a lot. We know the set card is Mirror Force. We can just drop dead, take it out after we mill to exactly 3 darks, which Raikoko typing WoW makes sense. What do we even need here? Definitely not that. We just have 4 bricks in our hands, so we're going to have to move to game number 2. Game number 2, Raikoko opens a really solid hand. Going to set the Typhoon, try and bait out removal on that first maybe. But it's going to end phase take out the Dust Shoot. We summon out Card Trooper. Thinking like Iron Wall, we can just like ride Iron Wall to victory probably, but we draw into a Typhoon, and we have another Hamster. This is probably not happening here. We're going to mill 3 with the Card Trooper. We're going to Raiko take out the Set Monster. That's nice. Just swing in. Maybe set the Beckoning. Try and bait out that Typhoon, possibly. I think we have like a decently set up graveyard, possibly as well. Are we getting end phase Typhoon? We are. So this Iron Wall, just like auto win the game button, is still in rotation. We're going to go Brain Control on the guy. Just hit for, or mill 1 and then crash just to take it out. That's actually kind of wild that he did that. I feel like we're pretty much losing anyway at this point. We flip up Iron Wall, but they just chain Gardna, so we had to have some like foresight and use that the turn before, I think. Well, we can at least just like negate the, or we can basically trade the Gardner with the Raikou attack, which doesn't do anything, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So we're going to summon out Lila. Can't even use the Bottomless because there's an Iron Wall on the field. Swing into the Raikou. What are we taking out here? Definitely one of the attack mode guys, so we can stay alive here. What could we even draw? We're milling a lot of cards. Caius, I just don't think that does it, and opponent flips up a Beckoning Light, and that's going to be the end of the game. Moving on, we got game number 3 here. Our hand is pretty crazy. We got Dad, Dust Shoot. Although the Dust Shoot isn't very good because there's a Solar Recharge with 4 different targets. So, yeah, we only really know 3 of the cards now, I think. We mill a Wolf, too. Oh, my God. Raikoko, no. You can't be doing this, buddy. All right, we're going to mill 4. Take out everything. Swing into Gores, though. That's a problem. We have a Mirror Force, potentially, that can keep our Celestia alive. And then if we keep Celestia alive, we can do another Celestia. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. Are we setting? We are. So Celestia number 2 presumably going to be coming down. That does put the opponent to 3 Darks. That is tough. That is tough because the Dark Arm Dragon's going to be coming down and they don't have an answer here. So Dad just takes our thing out. And what do? We're not summoning Armageddon. We're probably just going to set this return for the different dimension. Try to win next turn with that. Are we running out Lila? No, we set the Trooper instead. Allure of Darkness. Stack for Plague. Summon Caius. This is over because return for the different dimension is game, and we just have straight game on board. And even then we have return for the different dimension. So it's just super double over. RFDD Dad going to be doing the work here for Mercenary. Next match we have Shamwell, the 3rd value player, or second value. What match are we on, actually? I think there's 3 value players here going up against Gladiator Beast. Pretty good matchup, I think, for Vayu Turbo. You have the Raikou Hamster stuff. You have plenty of interaction with back row. You just like summon out big guys all the time, which is annoying for them. We're going to special summon the Greffer, send to the Vayu, and then we're going to bring out just everything. Okay, we're going to make Dark End. So we are playing around the Gores a little. We just straight have like a full OTK there by Shamwell with the Greffer pitch special. That was wild. Absolutely insanely played. We do play into Chariot here, which, I mean, you could, like, set Raikou and then try to Dust Tornado the Chariot. But, yeah, we go for the Bottomless. That's not working out. They also have Cat. So this game is looking tough. They just had, like, Judgment War Chariot, man. That's difficult to deal with. And they also have Cat. And then, yeah, we're in a bit of trouble here. They're going to get back the War Chariot. I don't know what we could draw at this point because we're getting our Vayu banished. They're going for the negate Spell Trap dude. We're going to try to take out that Secutor. It's actually going to work, so, I mean, hey, that's something. We should probably make them pitch a card, but we're not going to. So now our thing just gets blown up. Oh, no. Do they not have Bestie in deck, or they just don't feel like going for it? We try to special... No, it's just like... They just had the nuts, man. Sometimes you just can't do anything. That's the nature of Edison format. So we're setting everything. I think that's fine. End phase Dust Tornado, take out, set another one. We're Caiusing the back row. It's like, against Glads, I think the Caius the back row rule kind of goes out the window, right? Because like almost all of their back row, Caius just will take it out. Like, the only thing it really trades badly with is, like, Bottomless, maybe Book of Moon. I guess they play 3 Book of Moon, so that could be an issue. But they play all sorts of random, like, utility cards and Glads that Caius will just kind of, like, snipe. So opponent's going for the Gyzaris play here. What are our set cards? We have 2 Battle Traps. So unless they hit both our Battle Traps, we're kind of just fine. And Mirror Force is going to do the work. We draw Rhoda, really good draw. Does that give us a 3rd Dark? We have 3 already. No, this is just game over, yeah. Yeah, we just put out a ton of damage, and we kill them with the Vayu, plus the Dad, plus the Armageddon Knight. So, yeah. Gladiator Beast going to go down. Vayu Turbo deck, absolutely killing it, as we all know that it does. The next match we have, this is between Evolution, I think the other Vayu player, and we've got the Hero Frogs, right. So, Charge of Light Brigade, Mill Garden of Plague, this is why we got to put Charge of Light Brigade in this deck, fellas. This is big mistake to omit that card. You will just get free pluses like that. We're going for the Gardner. We want to protect, and we get shooted. They could potentially have held that shoot to try and bait out the Raikou. I guess it doesn't really matter because you're playing frogs. We're going for game, though. It does seem like we are just going for... Is this game? Wait, 51. 15. I feel like we're 100 short here. Am I crazy, or are we... I think... Wait, were we not short? 12... 13, 14, 200... Oh, no, it was exact, right? I think it was exact. That's wild. That's wild. I mean, we go full in for it, and we get it. So, man, that's the second just, like, full OTK we've seen out of Vayu Turbo. Absolutely crazy. We're going to see a Allure of Darkness here. Help recover from the Dust Shoot. We get rid of the Necro Guard, and we set 2. We pass. Dust Shoot. Going to be used. We take away the Gores, which I normally you'd probably take Caius, but there's 2 of them, so it's like, what can you do? We're going to bring out the Armor, or the Armed Wing, hit over. At least they don't have a Treeborn in rotation yet, but they are about to with this Geki break. They have 2 Geki breaks, actually. But they get deck devved. Okay, well, I mean... Okay, they're going to Geki break immediately on our Grepher to stop us from using it. Now we have Return from the Different Dimension, go for Catastor, stack for Plague. Don't tell me this is exact again, too. No way, right? It's... No, I think we're 100 short, right? Or what are we? What were they at? They were at 63, and this is 42 and 12. So this is 54? So this doesn't even put him out of BrainCon range, but I guess we felt like we needed to use the... We're going to Black Rose our own field. We don't want anything getting Caiused. We don't want to let him use these Caiuses. We're just going to Black Rose our own field. We bring out Armor Master, and we activate Break Control. That's insane. He Black Rosed his own field, and it was actually the right play. It was just like self-destructing 4 of your own cards to fill up your graveyard with resources and stop him from Caiusing anything. It was the correct play. That's crazy. That's wild. All right, next match we've got Masha going up against Mercenary, which was one of the Vayu players. I forget which one, actually. There's 3 of them. They all look alike. What can I say? Don't quote that out of context, please. Allure of Darkness. We're going to banish special. So Icarus attack going to be chained. Masha doing all right here. We're going to summon out the Blizzard. Go Synchro 6 for an Armed Wing. I have 2 Kalutes and an Icarus attack backing this up. So a pretty solid opening move for us. What are we doing here? What was that? Card Trooper, and then hit into... I don't know why I thought Charge. Yeah, Card Trooper hit into the Shura, but gets colluded over. That's rough. They had another... no, they haven't shown any of the Kalutes yet, but yeah. First Kalute going to come out. They run it over. They get the Vayu out of the deck, and we do get to draw, so I guess not all bad, but still a rough one. We set them all. Not going to end phase Icarus here with the Vayu, so showed a little bit of a patience there. We are going to just be playing into 4 back row here, swinging in. I guess we can chain the Icarus, but no, they just take it all and then die to the Kalute. That's the second Kalute for game randomly we've seen out of Masha. And a Whirlwind opening as well. What a sacker. What an absolute Typhoon to deal with the bottoms, and then the Whirlwind opening. What an absolute sacker. Okay, Upstart Goblin being used. We're going to special this out just for a pressure. Hit over. The hit over is going to work out, unfortunately, because they set the Vayu instead of setting the Raikou. Synchro summon into a Android. The opponent, I guess they got to do something here. We're going to stack for Plague. Man, this just does not feel great. I mean, I guess we're going all in, but they just have they just have this Black Whirlwind, man. Like every summon is just such a threat. Let's see. They're gonna go get Gale. Now they can just out this Dark End Dragon. They can just Goyo steal it if they want. They're not gonna do that. Okay, we're just gonna hit over. And then main phase 2. Okay, so we want to have the Icarus live, I guess. Swing in. Icarus takes out everything, and we're gonna see the Raikou get set. But the Whirlwind, man, the Whirlwind is just so dumb on turn 1. It's just such a threat. We get a +1 every freaking turn. We flip up the Raikou. We are going to take out the Armor Master at this point. Can't really be sniping the Whirlwind. 7 tools. Just... Why are you even siding that card? Honestly, it's so worthless. Alright, we go Brio and hit for... Wait, isn't this lethal? Wait, we could have just done the attack order the other way and colluded for game. You just miss lethal, Masha. You just forget to collude for game. Unbelievable. Unacceptable. Alright. I think we're probably still winning, not gonna lie, because we get another Kalute. We can just double Kalute here. And yeah, Kalute number 1, Kalute number 2. No, wait, what? What? Huh? Didn't you have it? Okay, I don't know. Masha just doesn't know how to press her Kalute. What can we say? What can we say? Alright, semifinals, or not semifinals. Is this semifinals? I think this is semifinals, maybe, perhaps. Or it's not. Hold on, what? Is this finals? No. This isn't finals yet. This is semis with Shamwell. What am I thinking? Okay, finals will be between Masha and winner of this. Okay, so Dust Shoot going to be used. That's probably just going to take out the Sork. It's a Vayu Turbo Mirror here. We draw Typhoon Judgment, and then we're going to go for this. We're not specialing the Gale. We're just going to try to swing in, maybe saving the special Gale play for the second Sirocco here, which is probably what we're going to do. Yeah, special out Gale. Do we go Stardust? Thinking 1D Prison's gone. We're probably good to just swing with this. And yeah, that works out. We can swing into the set monster. Are they going to Necro Gardener? They will. So we can try to Raikou. Okay, we're just going to mill. Tribute Summon Caius. Hopefully no Solemn. There is a Bottomless. They're going to negate their own Bottomless. We're actually going to Solemn Judgment the Bottomless Trap Hole so they can't negate their own Bottomless to get rid of that stupid Stardust Dragon. Try to go for Heavy Storm. That gets Solemn. So Masha didn't, or excuse me, I'm mixing up players here. Shamwell did not Solemn back there. He saves the Solemn for the Heavy Storm. But then the Typhoon's just going to follow it up, take out the last back row. But there's a Gorz. And Gorz is going to keep us alive. We now bring down the Chaos Sorcerer, which we redrew after it got Dust Shooted. Banish the Armed Wing, set, pass. Opponent's just going to set play again, pass. We Tribute Summon Caius, and this is looking to be the end of that game. Very well played by Shamwell there. All right, game number 2. We open up Sork again. All right, opponent's just going to start with set Raikou. We are going to go ahead and Allure. Banishing the Greffer, actually, and just going to swing in, hoping this is a Raikou, which it is. Good trade there for us. Set D-Prison and pass. Opponent brings out the Armageddon Knight. Going to send, do the Vayu play. Okay. It's probably just going to eat a D-Prison here. Presumably. There we go. Burial going to be set, just to bait in case, you know, we have some kind of removal maybe. We're going to go ahead and set the Raikou, set everything. The Raikou gets Mindcon, which sucks. Fortunately for us, we don't lose our mirror, but then they Caius the back row because they have this Burial follow-up, and we lose our mirror as well. Burial gets used as a special Synchro, and that is going to be enough to go for game. The Vayu deck, man, just crazy OTKs out of nowhere with the stuff like Burial and all this nonsense, all of these like Greffer plays. It's happened like 3 times now. I guess that was not a full to 0 like the other 2 were. We're going to go for a Rhoda here. Grab Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight, does this get us our 3rd Dark? No, it's only our 2nd. Okay, but when Armageddon dies, that will be the 3rd Dark. Speaking of Armageddon dying, the opponent's going in for a play. Bottomless Trap Hole going to be used, but they chain deck dev, which doesn't hit anything, but now they know about the dad, meaning they might just have to Typhoon, or the, what am I saying, Typhoon, to DD Crow straight away. They do that, but we got the Burial of the different dimension, so it doesn't even matter. We just put it back. We just put it back, drop Dark Armed, attack. They need to make some kind of play to get rid of this. I guess they can go Goyo Crash. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it gets the job done. No more Dark Armed Dragon. But we have plays potentially as well. We draw into a Sirocco, and that's enough to clear the Armor Master. Plus, we know the opponent Plague stacked something, so they're drawn into a sort of redundant card here. This can do something. We can make a Silver Wind hit over the Sirocco, so we're not fully out of the woods yet. We draw into a Heavy Storm. The Heavy Storm is not good. We're going for Blind Allure, and the card that we draw that is not the one we banish is actually Caius. That's actually so good. He drew a Dark and a Caius, so he can just banish the Dark, bring out the Caius, hit the Silver Wind, burn for 1,000, attack for game. Very fortunate draws. Still under the DDV for Shamwell. It is also very fortunate that DDV interacts with Allure in this way, where Allure resolves itself first before DDV kills the Vayu. I know some people don't think it works that way, but yeah, that is how it works, weirdly enough. You think of DDV as like it instantly kills, but I guess the card has to finish resolving or something before that happens. It's very confusing. Final match we have, like I said, winner of this going up against Masha. So Shamwell versus Masha. Two legends, honestly. So couldn't have been a better finals, for real, man. We're gonna summon Armageddon, send Necro Gardener, and now we have Dust Shoot. So not a bad going second hand whatsoever. We take out the Blizzard. We're going BrainCon Tribute. What? What are you smoking, Masha? Why did you do this? You could have just summoned Sirocco and attacked. Like, why did you feel the need to use BrainCon there? What is going on? What is going on in Masha's brain? I don't know. I'm not sure, but she's ahead on tempo because, you know, Blackwing moment. We're going to go for Greffer, Vayu, send Vayu, set D-Prison, and pass. Going for the Blizzard play here. What do we do? Icarus attack, just take him out. Okay. Shamwell not in a great spot here. Would actually be dying to a random Kalut, so we're getting Gardenut instead. Burial's a decent draw. We can go for the Vayu, and I feel like we're in a pretty great spot here. Burial from the different dimension. Put him back. Use the other Vayu again. Tribute summon Caius. Take it out. Attack for 24. No, we're going for even more here. Going to bring down the Armor Master and attempt to go for game, which is going to work because the other set is just a useless Royal Oppression. Not too great in this matchup. Probably getting sided out by Masha here, so shouldn't be drawing that crap again. We just draw. All right. Masha saw her high roll hands, and now she's seeing the median Blackwing hand, which, I mean, it's still got Dust Shoot and Brain Control, actually, so I shouldn't say that, but yeah, not a great hand for Masha either way. We're going to charge, go get Raikou, MST the back row swing. Is this getting colluded? It is. That sets up the Blizzard for Masha, potentially. I don't know if she wants to go for that. She does. Going to poke for 2100 here, and then set the Legacy of Yatagarasu. We draw. Sirocco's a decent find. We're going to go ahead and run it out. So it goes up to pretty big, large attack stats here. Are we going for Brain Control? I don't know. I don't know if we think we really need to, but apparently we are. Going to stack attacks and then just hit in with the Vayu. Synchro level 8 for Stardust. I'm not sure if that was the best play by Masha. I feel like you could have conserved the Brain Con. You know, maybe just Special Gale, have the thing. Maybe even just summon Sirocco Pump. I feel like there were a number of plays that were decent there, but what do I know? She likes activating Brain Con, apparently. So going to bring this out. Try to go for game, but we have the Mirror Force. Definitely needed both of our trap cards there, one to absorb the Stardust and one to keep us alive. What do? We try to crash. That's all right, I guess. Set Deep Prison. We have to use the Deep Prison on the Bora, though, or we're going to die. So, yeah, that's a little bit rough. Raikou, just going to mill some cards. We don't really mill that much. We could special go for Caius, but no, there's a bottomless trap hole that it had to be that exactly. Or I guess Solemn Judgment, or maybe the second Oppression. Wait, no, there's no way there's Oppression, right? We're post-board now. We already mentioned that. So Masha draws a pretty mid-hand. Not going to commit the Black Whirlwind at this point because the search for Vayu isn't that valuable. Maybe we'll do it now to get a Blizzard or a Gale or okay, we're going to play around the bottomless, but unfortunately it's just a Dust Tornado, so we're losing that Whirlwind no matter what. Nothing we can do. Shamwell, we're going to run out the Sirocco. That doesn't work. We have Brain Control, though. Special Summon, attack with both, and then Synchro in main phase 2. That's not bad. Not bad. It's going to demand an answer out of Masha. Might just have to be setting some back row. And I think Mirror Force will need to be activated at this point. And we're going to go set Vayu, set Icarus. There's the one Icarus attack about to go hard, huh? Apparently. Apparently it is. Take out the Shura, take out the bottomless trap hole. Now we're probably just going to be setting Raikou. Oh, we have some graveyard stuff. We're going to trigger the Vayu. It gets crowed, though. That's so rough, too, because we could have just dropped a Dad. But now we have to wait and maybe use Necro Gardener here. Yeah, I think 100% we got to be using Necro Gardener here, which telegraphs the Dad pretty hard, but there's absolutely nothing that can be done about it. We go for Charge of the Light Brigade, add the Raikou, and now Masha is on draw and out or not, or just lose. And yeah, I don't know what you can even draw here. So unfortunately, Masha is going to be going down. Shamwell takes the W. Vayu Turbo wins the whole event. All right, that's going to wrap up all the gameplay we had for the top 8. Some pretty exciting moments. I find these Vayu games pretty enjoyable to watch. I'm definitely not disappointed with it being the sort of de facto best deck right now. I'm totally cool with that state of affairs. So anyway, let me know what you thought in the comments section. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.